Hello, in this video we'll take you through the process of how to add, amend and remove users to your employer account, and how to add additional pay-as-you-earn schemes, PAYE schemes and organisations. In order to access the Apprenticeship Service, you need to have created your gov.uk one login and completed the 5-step Apprenticeship Service account registration. If you would like to go through the registration process in more detail, then take a look at our video entitled Creating an Account on the Apprenticeship Service. Links are in the description below. The user registering the account automatically becomes the account owner, and as such they are able to invite other users to register on the account. They can add additional PAYE schemes and they can add additional organisations. You can invite team members to access your organisation's Apprenticeship Service account. Everyone that will use your organisation's account must set up their own sign-in details. They must not share these details. We recommend that you have at least 2 active users per employer account. You must not add your training provider or anyone that is not part of the employer. If you have more than one PAYE scheme that you make apprenticeship levy declarations for, these can be added to your account in addition to the scheme that the apprentice is paid under, and these will also contribute to your levy total. Once you remove a PAYE scheme, any declarations made under that scheme will no longer credit to your Apprenticeship Service account. So, when you are ready, you'll start the journey from your Apprenticeship Service homepage.
To add and invite users, go to the Your Team link at the top of the web page. This will load up a web page of users that currently have access to your Employer Apprenticeship Service account. To invite a new member, click the Invite a New Member button, add the new user's details, and then select the team access you want to grant the user. The different levels of team member access are minimal access for employer services. This is used for employees solely using the Apprentice Ambassador network. View information but can't make changes. This is known as the View Only role. Add apprentices and view information. This is also known as the Transactor role. Accept agreements, view information and PAYE schemes, organisations, apprenticeships and team members. This is the full account owner access role. You can select the permission level you want. In this example, we will just set the full owner access role at the bottom and click Send Invitation. This will invite the user to register for the Apprenticeship Service and add their account to their specific employer. You will be able to see a confirmation of the invite sent, and you can either add another team member, view all team members, or return to your home page. We are going to select View All Team Members and click Continue. Back on this screen, you will be able to see a list of the users with their particular access and status, including the new user we've just added. So, for the user we've just added, if you click View next to one of the user accounts, a new web page will open where you can resend the invitation or cancel the invitation. Invitations are valid for 7 days. When a user accepts an invitation, they will see an acceptance web page. They need to accept invitation to be added to the employer account. Okay, back on the list of users, please note the status of the user has changed from invitation awaiting response to active. And again, we'll be able to see all the other users that have access. On the next page, you have 2 options, Change and Remove Team Member. Clicking the Change link will give you the ability to reselect one of the 4 preset permissions demonstrated earlier. If you want to remove a team member's access completely, you would click Remove Team Member. We will go ahead and click Remove Team Member. You will now be presented with a page asking you to confirm the action. Click Yes, Remove Now. This will disable the user's access to your employer account. On the Your Team page, there is a confirmation banner showing the user has been removed and the user is no longer listed. That's the journey on how to add, amend and remove users to your employer account. We are now going to show you how to add additional PAYE schemes and organisations onto your employer account. Please note, adding additional PAYE schemes is typically only available to levy-paying employers. To add an additional PAYE scheme, go to the More link at the top of the web page and select PAYE schemes. Click on Add a New Scheme, and on the next web page you will be prompted to add your additional PAYE scheme using your Government Gateway login. Click Continue, input your Government Gateway credentials and click Sign In. Okay, you will be presented with a web page asking you to confirm the PAYE scheme is correct. We will click Yes, Continue. On the next page, you are informed that the PAYE scheme has been added to your account and you are given 3 options. Add another PAYE scheme, check finances, or return to home page. We will select Return to Home Page and click Continue. Back on the home page, if we go to the More link at the top of the web page and select PAYE schemes, we can see the additional PAYE scheme we have just added. We have now added an additional PAYE scheme. Let's return to the home page and we'll now add an additional organisation. An employer can be a single legal entity or organisation or part of a group of multiple connected organisations as defined by HMRC. If, as an employer, you qualify as the latter, you may wish to have separate Apprenticeship Service accounts for each organisation or add multiple organisations to one account. If you wish to add a connected organisation, this is the journey you would follow. On the home page, click on the Your Organisations and Agreements. On this page, you can see a list of all the organisations and agreements currently registered with the account. Click the Add an Organisation button. Type in the name of the organisation and click Search. The service will then display a list of possible matches. Select the correct organisation from the list. You will be asked to check the details. If the details do not match and you need to navigate back to the list, you would click No Search again. If you are satisfied the details are correct, click Yes Continue. For the purpose of this journey, we'll click Yes Continue. On the next page, you inform the organisation has been added to your account and you are given 4 options. Sign an agreement to allow the organisation to spend funds, check which team members can sign the agreement, add another organisation, or return to home page. We will select Return to Homepage and click Continue.
To summarise, we've shown you how to add, amend and remove users to your employer account and how to add additional PAYE schemes and organisations. If you'd like to know more, why not take a quick look at our other support videos covering the different functions of the Apprenticeship Service. Links are in the description below. We hope you found this video useful and as always, thanks for watching.